Okay, let's get it here. There we are. I just gotta put water in my water brush. Be right back. Okay. Let's see here. Take this one. Hello, people. How are you doing? I am finishing up my painting here. I am watercoloring. Watercolor painting with Neocolor 2s. This little painting here. How are you all doing? There. Going around the edges. Do this little guy here. These are Neocolor 2s right here. They're watercolor, water-soluble wax pastels. And that's what we're dealing with here. Put that there. Maybe some blues. There we go. There's my little water, my little thingamajiggy. I'm drinking my morning coffee, even though it's afternoon. Okay. Alrighty, let's do some greens, shall we? Here we go. There. There. Is that all the I think that's all the paint, all the leaves. There we are. Hello. How are you? I'm gonna get myself a little baby wipe here. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. I'm just using Neocolor 2s to paint this piece here that I'm doing. Using a watercolor brush, as you can see. Very fine tip. It's very good for doing this sort of thing. Hi, how are you doing? Sounds like a plan. What do you do for a living, Lucia? Where do you work? I used to be a nurse before I... I work in the IT department for Housing Authority. I'm over the developers and project managers. Very nice. Very nice. I'm very quiet doing this stuff because it's very intricate. There we go. I started this last night, and I did this last night. There. I think I'm going to put. I got this water brush from my watercolor set from Grabby. It's a really good brush. Very fine tip. All right, let's see what we're going to do next here, shall we? There we go. I had a dream my daughter had a baby yesterday. That was a weird dream. There. There we go. See some purple here. Let's get some dark purple. Means new beginning or great potential. I used to be into dream analysis when I was in high school. Very nice. Okay, let's get some purple in here, shall we? There we go. There we are. Need to get some new glasses. Let's see here. There we go. There. Some purple. See some blue here. Alrighty. Put this in here. I know I've asked you this before. I'm trying to remember your name, Legia. I forget. And I can't remember where you live. For some reason, I always want to know where people live. I don't know why. Your name is on the tip of my brain. I don't know if I told you this before, but I have something called aphasia from my brain injury. Unknown caller. Hold on a second. Hello? Yes? Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. How long does this take? On the phone right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Would you be able to call me back at 4 o'clock? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Sorry, guys. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Hi Tina, how are you? Good to see you. How are you being, Tina? How's your day? Working outside? Yes, nice, eh? Okay. There. Alrighty, let's try this one. There. Okay, let's see here. There. Turned off the furnace today. Yes, yes. Good plan. I tried to turn the air conditioning on today, but I couldn't open the windows. The way it was too hard. I have Andrew's coming over tomorrow, so I'm gonna get him to help me open the window. There. I need the blue. I dreamt Sarah had a baby last night, Tina. Oh boy. There. Almost finished this part. Use the orange part for this, I think. I'll need the orange. That's orange. Pretty awesome grandma. I hope so. I'm not going to be a grandma, though. I wish, but no. Sarah works with kids every day, all night. She does not want to come home and take care of babies at home afterwards, which I can understand. I know, eh? Wouldn't that be nice? The funeral for the baby is tomorrow. Sarah's with her best friend today, and she gave her the blanket I made her. She loved it. I made all her kids blankets. They're going to use the blanket in the funeral. Some yellow. See if we could use, let's use this. There. Let's put this on here. Alrighty, let's go over here. There we go. Um, think that's good. All right, I'm going to use this side now. Let's do all the little triangles. What colors do we want to do the triangles in? Let's let's do this color. Yeah, I know. Postal strike. Glad I got all my goodies before they went on. Before the postal strike started. I have a couple pieces of mail I'm expecting. 3 pieces, 2 swaps. No, 1 swap and 2 giveaway winners. Nine days. I might be able to get my mail before then. Maybe not. The two that should be coming in soon should be there before 9 days. The one that I just won yesterday, I'm not so sure. Let's see here. I love that you can create different tones with that method. So many shades of blue. Yeah. So many shades of blue. I'm going to put that little something in the inner section. There. I think I'll use the light blue for the inner part. Are these the same color? No, they're different colors. Almost look the same. Let's do the corner here. Just like my nails. Yeah, same color. Same color. I like the teals. I like the teals. Hey, Kathy, how are you? I'm just working on what I was working on last night. Painting with Neocolor 2s. Hi, Keeks. How are you doing? I'm just doing some painting with Neocolor 2s. I printed this off the internet. I'm going to paint it all, and then after that, I'm going to use pens on it, which will take a bit of time. Thank you, Keeks. I'm sorry, I forget your name. I have a brain injury and a part of my. I have something called aphasia and it makes me forget names. Okay, let's do. Let's do. Let's do this color here. I like this color. It's like an orangey yellow. I like it. Keeks is fine? Keisha. Okay. If Keeks is fine, then I'll say Keeks because I can read it and that makes it easy. Um, yeah, Tina and I were just talking about how we're having another postal strike here in Canada. How ridiculous. What have you guys been up to? Tina was doing yard work. Were you doing yarn work, Kathy? Yeah, it takes quite a bit of time for sure. I like doing them though. I like doing them. This is the first time I've ever done it this way. I usually like to use the fine liners and do it that way. But this is fun. I'll use the fine liners on it. I'm just going to use the fine liners after I'm done this. This is sort of like the base layer. And then I'll use the fine liners on it after I got those new fine liners, the water-based ones. So I can use that after this. Put some shading in and some highlights. What is all going on here? I have something on the edge here that's hurting my arm. Sore, not sear. Hi, Teresa. How are you? You've been resting peacefully today, and yesterday I slept right through my surgery. But today I'm a bit sore. Okay, that's good. It's not good that you're sore. Okay, thank you, Keeks. Yeah, get lots of rest. Lots of rest, Teresa. Thank you. I'm painting it with Neocolor 2s. I was just saying, and then after I'm done that, I'm going to put some um, either markers or pencil crayons. We call what do you call that in America? We call them pencil crayons. You guys call them something different. What do you call like Prismacolors? What do you call those in America? Colored pencils, right? Colored pencils. Colored pencils. Yeah, we call them pencil crayons. I like to use markers because they're brighter, but the pencils are good for shading. But we'll see. We'll see what we see. We will see what we will see. This is pretty, eh? Um, let me see here. Um, I'm gonna put two colors. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. What colors am I gonna use? Prisma markers, colored pencils, and much more. We call them Prisma colored pencils. Yeah, colored pencils, Prisma. Yeah, Prisma colors here too. But I meant like the pencils themselves. You guys call them colored pencils. We call them pencil crayons. Prisma markers, colored pencils. Yeah, colored pencils. Exactly. That's what you call them. No, I think it's the Canadians that are difficult. I don't know what they call them in Europe or places like that. Alrighty, let's see. What colors do we want to do? I think I want to do blue. That's blue over there, though. Maybe light blue and dark blue? Like something like this. That's nice. What about this? I'm just going to clean my palette because I'm running out of space here. Okay. I got these this week too. These are good. You guys have these? The Sharpie paint markers? Those are nice. I kept hearing all about them. I heard about them, I think from, who did I hear about them from? I think I heard about them from Ann Lair. Ann Lair is my dealer. I got these ones here, the grabby acrylic markers because of her. I'm telling you. Yeah, paint markers. I just got into the paint markers. Yeah, so I got these acrylic grabby ones, and then I got these ones. So nice. So nice. And I got some, these are the new uh, alcohol markers I got. I got these because I needed some skin tones. I like to do coloring pages like this of people's faces. So I need skin tones for that. And enabled you to buy watercolors. I know I got watercolors too. I've been stocking up lately. I got these ones from Grabby. They're awesome. I love them. All right, let's start over here with hold on. There we go. I know, same with me. I got these because they were super cheap. These ones I got on Temu, they're no good. I didn't even need those. I don't know why I got those. But yeah, it has like 100 or something like that. And it has like the metallics and the shiny ones and the brights and the ones that look like candy. And it's got all the loveliness. I got this water brush from that, and it's a really good water brush. I really like it. I think I just put this in here. There. And we're going to do some gray. There. Yeah, they were cheap for me too. I needed some watercolors. There. There. I got some new embroidery thread for Mother's Day, so I'm working on making Meow ATC stitched circles for my swatch book. Yeah, she's doing amazing things, Kathy is. Um, I can't take this off, but I have I have 2 cards here from Kathy and a beautiful ATC that's stitched. I love it. I put all my friends' things up here. Well, I got Kathy, Janet Nash. I got Kim Polton. I got what's her name? I got what I made. 2 from Kathy, 1 from, and I got some. I got this from Janet Burgess, and I got a heart from Janet Nash, and I got one from. Um, Here's something from Tina. Yeah, I got all my friends' stuff up here. It reminds me that I'm not alone. Who's this one from? Paper Mona. Not pretty. Got some from Aunt Bex. Becky and I have been friends for like 10 years. Yeah. And then I have my ATCs all over the room from all different people. Yeah, it's fun. It's good for the soul. There we go. Very nice, very nice. I think I'm gonna do pink in here. Let's do this pink. This is rose. I used to use these for cheeks on my paintings. I should do some more of those girl paintings. It's been a while since I've done that. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a pop up, do some of this. I don't have anything today to do until tonight. I go out with my friends tonight. I've had a bath and I'll have some soup after I'm done here. I've been into the soup lately. There we go. I have some vegetable soup. I have some chicken soup, chicken noodle rice soup, chicken noodle soup. I have some cream of chicken soup. I have some mushroom soup, cream of broccoli. Yeah, I'm big time into the soup right now. I can make some scones. There. What should we do this in? Huh? What should we do that in? What should we do that in? What should we do that in? Maybe yellow? I think I'm going to do the pink in the background of this heart. Just these little spots here that are empty. I have to fill that up in there too. I think that's everything. I gotta do a circle. I think that's everything in the heart. The heart is done. I like this one there. Teal. Let's see what we got here. Here, I like this one. Yeah, this one's good. These two, I'm going to do one in one and one in the other. If that makes any sense. Thank you, Keeks. Alrighty, let's do this. There we go. Let's do this one. There we go. Rocks. You mean this? Yeah. Oh, the crayons? These here? Or these? These are just, these are bling that I put on things. These are Neocolor crayons. They're artist grade pastel, water soluble wax pastels. Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you, Ollie. There we go. All right. Now we need to do these boxes. Um, what's going on under here? What's a brush? What's the cap for the brush? I need to color this in and that. Yeah, me either. I hadn't played with them for a while. Well, I played with the woodies last week, and then so I'm doing a mixed media 101 every Monday night, Ellie. So I'm pulling out different things and playing with them. So yeah, I hadn't played with them in a while either. But yeah, they're fun. Been a while since I played with these for sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. I thought what I would do is do a survey, ask you guys what you would like me to use next week. I'll give a couple of options, like 3 or 4 choices, and you guys can decide. There we go. We looked it up last night, and a set of 40 Neocolor pastels now, Neocolor 2s, cost $350. You believe that? I know when I got my set of, well, looks like 30 maybe. It was like 150 or something like that, 175 back in the day. That was like 10 years ago. Yeah, right? Super expensive. All right, so there. Let me think here. Yeah. Yeah, US. Yeah, US. No, it was 350 US, I think it was. It was a lot. That's black. Let's see here. Yeah, me too, Allie. Me too. And even then, back then, I had a lot more money than I do now, and I was like hemming and hawing about getting them, but I'm glad I did. They used to be popular back in the day. One thing about them, they'll last forever. Yeah, me too. Me too, Kathy. That's pretty. They are beautiful. Nice and bright. See what Kathy says. I wonder how they would work on fabric. Yeah, try it out. I've never tried it on fabric. I have tried coloring when the fabric that you sent me with the I colored it with something. I think it's in years. I have one more in a year. I don't remember. Your dolls that you have, the stamps, the squishy stamps. I imagine these would work on fabrics. I don't see why they wouldn't. Just painting right now. I don't remember what I painted your stamps on fabric that you sent me. I'm not sure what I painted them with, but I don't see why this wouldn't work. They lay down. You can get them to lay down rather quickly. I mean, rather thickly. So I don't see why it wouldn't work. Like what I'm doing right now, you know? Just drop it in. Drop it in on them. Yeah, this piece takes a long time. Even coloring this would take long. I think it's faster painting it like this than it would be coloring. That's a good question, Keeks. This piece is from Jennifer Stay, Coloring Bliss on YouTube. That's pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like the green. I'm glad I chose the green. I love doing this kind of work though, super fine kind of work. I like the super fine mandalas. Coloring. That's why I got all those water-based markers in fine nibs. I can do really fine coloring and fine detail. I do them in markers and also in pencil crayon. Let's do over here. Very nice. Nice bright green. It's like a Kelly green. Reminds me of the leprechauns. It's like a leprechaun green. See what you guys are saying over here. Keek says, I'm always overstimulated anxiety when I try to color really fine detail pieces, but I loved watching others do them. Yeah, that's what I find. I find it just relaxes me right down. It just chills me right out. Probably the only person who gets anxious when trying to make a Zentangle. Yeah, I can't, I'm not, depends on how complex it is. I can't, like, actually draw them. I can't really draw. I can't really draw at all. But I like to color them. And this with the water brush is very relaxing. I really, really am enjoying this process. And I love this little palette I bought myself. I absolutely love it. It's perfect. You know, hold it in your little hand, and this water brush is perfect too. Do you guys like videos like this with music? Coloring with music? I could do some of those. I don't usually like to color so much on lives because, you know, it takes a lot of time. When I tried the first time, I was like, this is relaxing. But simple helped, and I was relaxing for me. Good. Good, good. You like conversationals videos. Oh, there you go. Some people like one thing and other people like other things. I find it hard for me to talk when I'm doing this. I can talk a little bit like I'm doing right now, but all right, we're almost done this part. we go. I'm thinking, should I paint the other side or should I just leave it like that? And should I paint around the heart or should I leave it like that? So many questions, so many decisions. I like this like this. I could do like pink orange or something like that around this. Do you think I should color the whole thing in or just leave it like this? Kathy, can you do me a favor? Can you put a link for Keek's channel in the information section? I would love to watch her too. I probably already am subscribed, but just in case. Okay, let me think here. No, of course. I always do that. That's the way it is around here. Everybody's channel gets put up. Actually, you can do it yourself, Keeks. All you have to put is write in friends. Write in friends in small letters in the chat. You don't like it either, eh, Kathy? Well, there you go. Coloring with conversing is better. All right. There you go. And there's your channel pop up. Let's see here. Let me click on that. I'm not subscribed. Well, I am now. Cool. Did you go live, Keeks? It's Nightbot. You can go over to Nightbot and do that. Add yours to that. Thank you, Cassie. Then I remembered that Nightbot could do that. But anyways, you are wonderful. Let me think here. Do I want to color the whole thing in? Do recorded videos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do videos when you have a 5-year-old, that's for sure. I mean, lives or videos. Or videos or lives. Okay, let's do some of this here. He comes and helps when you're recording. That's cute. That's so adorable. I miss the 5-year-old days. Yeah, I did some, I took some classes and stuff like that. Website development for YouTube. I used to have like a website. But the intro is more difficult, is simpler than it seems. Aw, that's sweet. 5-year-olds are the best. There. You took a web design class in college? Yeah, it's funny, Allie. I've been on the internet way since the beginning of the internet. When my daughter was like 2 years old. Now she's like 30. Yeah. Back when we used to have dial up. Remember dial up and AOL? We talked to our friends through AOL Messenger. Yeah, those were the good old days. That's pretty. I like that. That's pretty. Um, yeah, the sound. Dee, dee. Yeah, yeah. I made a website back then. Yeah, it was good. It was fun. That was fun times. I want another pink. I don't know what color. Light pink. So I got these two pinks. This one is rose and this one is rose. They're both rose. All right, let's use rose then. Yeah, I could talk on the phone at the same time. And the downloading took like hours. When I had to download something, it took like freaking hours to do. Yeah, those were the good old days. Fair enough, Allie. Me too. back in those days, it didn't cost money to make a website. That's before there was even like there was no buying anything on the internet yet. This is the very start of the internet. This is a nice combo, sort of like an orange pink with a pink pink. The green, it looks pretty. It's soft. Yeah, that was the first computer I bought. I think I've had a computer ever since. I think I have. Not sure. I took a computer course at school at the time. Exactly, the wild, wild west of online. Actually, back then, like we're talking 1990s, 97, around there. It was before there was the negativity online. Everything was positive back then. It was before the evil came onto the internet. Started out positive. Then after a while, it became very negative. All right, that's pretty. That's very pretty. I like that. Hardly any regulations. Oh, after that, the viruses came. Before this point, there was no viruses. There was no negativity. It was all like beautiful, lovely. Later on, though, yeah, the viruses came like crazy. Games and music. Sims 1. Oh, that's after I'm talking about. Yeah, people used to make things online with no strings attached. Oh, hi, Diane. How are you doing? Good to see you. I think I'm going to do pink around the hearts. And then I'll decide what I'm going to do with the green. Been coloring for 2 hours. So that means I've been working on this piece for 4 hours. Holy schmoly, Shannon. I think I might have to take a break. Have some lunch. Pick this up on another day. Once I get started, it's like hard to stop. My back is not too bad right at this moment. I had a bad dream. I had a dream my daughter had a baby. My daughter's not interested in having a baby, so there's that. This is pretty. I like this. This is good. The pink with the pink. I'm gonna do the around the hearts, and then I'm gonna call it a day. And all I'll have to do is do around the green. I don't know what color I'm gonna do that in. I'm thinking maybe baby blue. I don't know. I'll do that in my own time. And then I'll come back and put some either, I think I'm going to do some markers on here. Make it do the shading and the highlighting. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? Almost finished the painting part of this piece. What time is it in Australia right now? Five a.m. What the hell are you doing up at 5 a.m., girlfriend? Both of you. What are both of you doing up at 5 a.m.? One had a bad dream. Two p.m. where you are? 3 p.m. here. 3 p.m. in Eastern Canada. I love having you guys. That's what happens. At 3:30 to 4 a.m., I wake up regardless of whether I get to bed early or not. Okay. Okay, there we are. All we have left to do are those little dots. Okay, I'm going to, you know what? I'm just, this is the way I am. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish, I'm going to color those dots in. I'm going to color the dots in. What color am I going to do? Am I going to do light blue? This blue? It's got to be a light blue. Light purple. We got this purple here. I think it's going to be the purple. It's going to be the purple. Like the lavender purple. There we go. Okay. Let me sit up there. Oh, I finished my coffee. 2 hours later, I finished my coffee. There you go, Shannon. You got the show. Those dots, who's boss? No idea, but the dream mod was called Stacy, and she was a bully. Oh my goodness, Diane, you poor thing. I dreamt I was a grandma. Fair enough. Yeah, these dots won't take that long. And then we'll let everything dry nice. And then another day, we'll come back and we will. What time is PM Artist Studio on today? In an hour? Delling is not tolerated, exactly. Less than an hour. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll be done by then. I'll get some soup into me. I think I'm going to make some scones, which I can whip up real quick. Have some scones and some soup. Sit back and relax. Watch PM Artist Studios. Patricia and Miriam. Yeah, that's good. I like that. That looks good. Alrighty, more boxes. That's nice. Getting there, Shannon. Quite an accomplishment to finish a piece like this. Well, I'm not finished yet, but the first the first layer. As they're talking about dreams, Diane woke up angry. Let's get a little bit more of this color on here. Oh, that's funny, Diane. I grew up in a family full of girls. 5 girls. No boys. Kathy's got a big family. Kathy's a grandma to many, many, many lovely children, and she's the best grandma ever. Yeah, Kathy has a big family. Lots of kids and grandkids and activities and I grew up in a big family, but I have a small family. It's just me and my daughter. But we're very close. Occasionally she gets mad at me and doesn't want to talk to me. Last night she was not going to talk to me ever again. This morning she changed her mind. Almost finished, guys. Two more to go. All right, there we go. All done. All right. There's that done. I'm going to take these and put them away. Hold on a second. I'll be right with you guys. Okay, there we go. If you want, these are a good choice for cheap Neocolor 2s. They're Prima's water-soluble oil pastels. Try those out. Those are good. Okay, there we go. Here's another glue I got. Put that in there. Clean the desk a little bit here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here is our little piece we did. Yeah, and I gotta come in with some markers or some pencil crayons. You getting kicked out, are you, Diane? So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet in terms of markers. We will figure it out. But that's fun. There it is. And I'm gonna love you and leave you. She loves to learn. How old is she? Yeah, how old is she, Diane? I'll probably put it in an art journal. I'm not done yet, though. It's not done. This is level 1, layer 1. I'll put some maybe some of this on if it'll work. White Mitsubishi Uniball Signal Gel Pen. Maybe some paint pens. Maybe. Unknown color. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Hello? I'll let you guys go. Take care.